What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Moss, and today we're taking on a little challenge here. We're going to try to beat Hollow Knight Silksong without taking a single hit. It's my first time attempting this whatsoever. We'll see how far we get. Plans to beat the entire game, no hits. Although, as you can see, I've only got 2 saves so far, and I'm only really 5 hours into my current playthrough here. So we'll see what we can do. New game, getting right into it. Hollow Knight without a single hit. Kind of inspired by gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the YouTube channel. There was a guy that beat all of the Souls-like games without taking a single hit individually, and then he also beat all of them in a row without taking a single hit, which is incredible. So, inspired by him, I'll try to remember his name, and I'll leave it in the comments or something like that, so you can check him out. Very impressive. So, channeling his spirit here, seeing if we can beat Hollow Knight Silksong no hits. And I have played the original Hollow Knight all the way through, 100%ed it, or basically did, I believe, back when it came out. One of my all-time favorite games, best Metroidvania I've ever played, and it really kind of introduced me to the genre, and it became one of my favorite genres, actually. So thank you, Hollow Knight. And so far, the sequel has been amazing as well. I just, as you can see from those saves, I think I'm like 5 hours in or so in my current playthrough. For the most part on my channel, if you don't know me, if this is the first video you've ever seen, I'm Mr. Moss, like I said earlier. And I mainly do a lot of like roguelikes and things like that. I'm currently trying to beat Noida, if you've ever played that roguelike before, as well as Barony. But it's a game I'm kind of playing on the side in my free time, so let's get right into it. A little cutscene here. And feel free to skip the cutscene here if you'd like to. I'll leave some timestamps down below or something like that. Also, if you played Hollow Knight Silksong before, let me know. And what do you think of it so far? So far, I've loved it quite a bit. Oh, but what I was saying, I got so sidetracked. I get sidetracked like crazy. I'm like the dog from Up, which I've mentioned quite a bit before. Act 1. Farloom. No hits. I'm trying to remember the name of the boss that I just fought. Let's take a look here real quick. What was her name? Lace. Defeat Lace. That's what it was. And that was an incredible boss fight. I thought it was so fun. 'Cause when you fight Lace, at least for the first time, 'cause she escapes similar to when you fight Hornet, actually, in the original Hollow Knight. But you just get the dash bind. Got her health up. Doesn't even matter. Because we take a hit, the run is going to end. So basically I'm going to treat this as if it's like a roguelike, and we're basically the ghost from Binding of Isaac here, because we can't take a single hit, or that'll be the end of the run, I suppose. And maybe if this video does well, or if I'm inspired later, I'll attempt this again, the no-hit thing, but we'll kind of see here. So when you're fighting Lace, it's right after you get the dash, and I wish I would have recorded it. It is such a fun boss fight, because you're like flying all over the place. Moss Grotto. And you're like dashing, she's like dashing past you, like doing all these down strikes against each other, firing like, well, I don't have the kind of firing ability right now, but you're able to like fire your sewing needle at each other. Also, I gotta really lock in here on the no-hit thing. And I have to remember as well, this is not my current playthrough, so I don't have the dash ability. So I gotta be super, super careful here. Are they gonna lunge at me? Yes. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Should I just like run past everything? Maybe that's the move. Getting scared a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't even need that, huh? Oh, down we go. Through here. We'll go through here. I believe this is right. And we actually don't even have our map yet, right? Oh, man. Not used to having absolutely nothing. Even though I'm only like 5 hours in my current playthrough. Yes, we had a bit of a stroke there. Alright, we could go down there and grab that. I don't remember what that is, though, actually. Let's see. Oh, the rosary string. Okay. So that would give us rosary beads. We can't check our inventory here. It'll give us 30 rosary beads, which if you've never played Hollow Knight before, that is basically the currency in the game. The Hunter's Cloak. I actually just unlocked the like parachute for the cloak. I am forgetting what it's actually called, which kind of allows you to like ride these like airstreams sort of through the air, as well as fall slowly, which is cool. Alright, so hopefully my experience with previous Metroidvanias is going to help with this kind of no-hit thing here. Ooh, close call. We'll see though. Okay, that's going to be a tricky one. That's going to be a risky one. That probably will too. What is through here though? Don't remember if anything important is through there, if we should go up. I think we have to go up. I'm going to be super careful here. Play super slowly. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Let's clear this just to be safe. 2 hits. Okay. Anything up above, or are we safe? Just going to avoid that caterpillar. We're going to avoid that one. We don't need the mossberry. Well, later we will for a quest, but for now we're good. Let's at least make it to the village. That'll be an achievement in itself. For me, anyway. For this first attempt. Alright, 3 beat thick vines, we go. Oh, I thought that was the boss fight. Oh wait, we are gonna have a boss fight, aren't we? Because I think in order to even get to the village... Yes, we have this bench here. We do have a boss fight we're gonna have to do. It should be pretty easy though. I think the added pressure of not getting hit though might make it a little tricky. Let's see what we can do. The ruined chapel. Let's take a rest. Alright, we are rested. The other thing too, we actually, which I'm not used to, so besides not having a map, we also don't have any abilities, and we also don't have any, what do they call them? They're not like boons, but they're the things that give you like different perks. Like there's a perk, maybe they are called boons, or emblems or something. Why am I blanking on the name? But there's some where you can like, okay, here we go. Let me finish my first stop before we enter here. There's some where you can like fire needles or daggers, things like that. Also, look at this head movement here. Also, side note, people always in the game say that Hornet, our character here, is a spider, which I don't understand. The silk part makes sense, like we're a spider, the silk, but like her name is Hornet, and I don't see 8 legs. And her head sure does not look like a spider. But anyway, that's its own conversation. Let's see if we can survive the first boss fight without taking a hit. Let's see. Alright, I don't remember her movement patterns, the Moss Mother. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we don't have a dash. I'm going to have to try my best to remember that. Okay, boulder's going to come down. That was risky. Okay, that was risky. I'm going to try to just avoid using down strikes too. Boulders. Oh, that was terrible. Avoid the down strikes. This might take a while. Dodge the boulders. Okay, Moss Mother. Let's see what you got. Nice try. Ooh. We definitely need an upgraded sewing needle. Avoid the boulders. Rinse and repeat here. Does she have a down strike, or is it just that? I could probably double up on these strikes. 1. Nope. Oh, this is going to make it slightly trickier. Let's try to clear this guy. Okay. There we go. 1. Can't get that second one. Okay. My palms are sweating. 1. 1 at a time. Patience. Oh, there we go, a few here. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. Okay, that's it, that's it. Dodge. Boom. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1. We're for sure gonna have to stun her a few times. 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Dodge that. I really miss my dash ability. We get further in the game. Alright, let's see it. Dodge that. 1. Strike. Count again. Jump. 1 strike. And caterpillars are gonna fall here. Get rid of those. Oh, she dropped another one. 2. Those are gone. More boulders. Okay, come down here. Boom. Oh, there we go. Come back this way, dodge it. Oh. I think she's so close. Rocks, okay. Let's jump it one more time, and I feel like we can stun her again. Here we go, boom. Nope, apparently not. This time, for sure. Nope. Oh, more caterpillars. Clear that one out of the way. Okay. Palms are sweating right now. I need some chalk on these hands. I'm gonna like lose the controller grip here. Dodge that 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Dodge 1. Boom. Test 1. We pass. We did it. No hits. Feel accomplished. My hands are sweating though. Oh my goodness. Definitely need some like chalk on these bad boys or something. Alright, up we go. But first, is there anything back here? Don't think so. Alright, up we go. That was a big achievement. We're getting that tunnel vision again. Is that the hack-slinging slasher? Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. The chapel maid. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak. I'm no pilgrim. I'm Hornet. Hornet, the spider, apparently. And I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was captured for my silk. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs, clad in vials. Veils. That's right. Oh, how curious. The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They vile themselves in service to their faith, perhaps as slaves to something greater. That's what I'm thinking. Then I shall seek their citadel. If the vile bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit, you've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning, best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse, its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. New objective, main quest, the Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. Basically the opposite of the original Hollow Knight. We're going up instead of down here. Still no map. I keep pressing LB, left bumper for the map. And this right here, when I first played Hollow Knight, I jumped down thinking that was where we were supposed to go, and then you end up all the way at the bottom where you started. So, helpful tip there, don't jump down that hole. We made it to Bone Bottom. Yeah, Bone Bottom. Did I rest already? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's fly through here. Oh, the Bell Boss. So this right here is basically like the bus stations or the train stations that you have in like the original Hollow Knight, but instead, you're like, it's like a bell monster. Instead of like a giant bug that travels through tunnels, it's a giant bug that travels through a pit of bells. That's what that is. So the Beast boss fight, that's going to be a little trickier than the Moss Mother one. And I actually just had a boss fight the other day. It wasn't even a named boss. It was like a mini boss. A little clip on my channel of me fighting it. It took me like 36 tries, like no joke, like that many. It was so much harder than the Lace boss fight. Way, way harder. It was so weird. So your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing to offer in return. We're not like fine goods to trade, we can barter still. As devout land, we deal in currency of faith, rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. Only share with me, trade something fair. Nice little rhyme there. I guess we've got a few items here. Mask shard we want, because if we get 3, I believe 3 of those, we can get more health. Although in this playthrough, that won't matter, I guess.
That's fine.
And Flick the Fixer's creating a quest board for us, basically. What's it you're building, sir? A sign of some kind. Aye, aye. Your sharp bug, a wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. Their popular thing about Farloom wish walls, useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Right on. Alright, we will go not up this way. We're gonna go to the right. If I'm remembering right, I'm only 5 hours in, so it's shocking I don't remember what the next step is, but I think the first boss really is Belbeast, I think, isn't it? Outside of the Moss Mother. Also, one thing I've learned playing a lot of Metroidvania is smack every wall you see, because a lot of times there's going to be some kind of secrets or something like that. And even just today in my current playthrough, I was like randomly out of habit just like hitting walls and found a little secret area. Okay, this will be kind of tricky. Let's see if we can avoid this, dodge that, boom, boom. Nice. Gotta add those extra sound effects. There we go. To the right, I think. See, look at this. This one I kind of remembered though. And we'll just through here, boulder. That'd be a way to go. You know, actually, this looks like an easy way to get hit. I think I'm gonna avoid that for now. We're gonna avoid that for now. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to get the up strike. I'm so cautious using any kind of down strikes here. There we go. Okay, are we gonna get hit here? Oh, this is not gonna end well. Okay. Well, that was quick.